Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to your Twin Flame reading and a happy new year to all of you. So just a reminder, it doesn't matter when you watch this, that it's a timeless reading. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for any newcomers that are here, and welcome back to my subscribers. So let's see what's going on in your Twin Flame connection. What has been happening? What are the energies surrounding your connection? Five of Cups. The Sun card. Okay. My heart just like skipped a beat a little when I saw this because I felt something, and I felt like it was like feelings coming up of, well, I'm hearing regret, but what I felt was like old feelings of what was lost in your connection. So perhaps you were feeling that. I want to say that I do see this also coming from your twin flame. But when accompanied by the Sun card, this is now bye-bye. It is now leaving the station with 2023. This is now 2024, and 2024 is brighter days, brighter future. It's like happy feelings. So it does say that this train is leaving the station, and we are happy about that because I want to say that it's very natural for these feelings to come up, like feelings of, what was lost. But the energies are more of you focusing on how you feel now. So even if you still like carry some sadness, I want to say it could be sadness from not being able to see each other and kind of getting pulled back into the times where things were better and things were flowing and you were in touch with your twin flame. It's still coming up for you, but I'm saying like that train has definitely left the station. So what I see surrounding you is this happier energy that's kind of elevating you out of that. So it's being replaced by more happier feelings. And sometimes some of us are so stubborn that we revert back into that old feeling of, oh, I wish things were the same, and how we were communicating, and when we were in contact or when we saw it, we were able to see each other. Like that stubbornness of being in that energy of, oh, I wish it could go back to the same. I want to say you don't have to be in that energy because the energy surrounding your connection is much better. So just think of it this way. When you're so focused on what is no longer, you're not able to see the blessings that are entering the station, that are entering your life. Like I'm seeing with the Sun card, there is so much cause for celebration, cause for gratitude. But when you're focused on, oh, I wish things could go back the way they were, the universe is like, hello, sunny days are here. And even though it may not be what you expected in terms of your connection, it's something even better. So imagine feeling connected to your twin flame, feeling deeper love, feeling more in love than ever, even though the external circumstances, like you don't have reason to feel that. But I see that's what's happening. Both of you are in this energy that is like nurturing your connection. So even if you can't see them, even if they're not in front of you, even if they haven't said boo, they're falling more in love with you. You're falling more in love with them. You don't even have to hear from them or see them. It's this love that is blossoming, and it's causing you to feel happy. And you're like, no, I'm just imagining this happiness. Let me go back to remorse and feeling like, like crying over spilt milk, but that's not what's happening. This energy is to grow your connection. See all the sunflowers here? All of these flowers are coming into bloom, which is symbolizing your love is coming into bloom. And I want to say that there's opportunity for you to have more fun and enjoyment, because I see this as your inner child. You're going to be so focused on enjoying something that the universe is trying to distract you or pull you away from this sadness that you have been focused on in 2023. The universe is like, stop it. Stop looking at that. That no longer exists. What exists for you is something even better, is something even deeper. But because sometimes we get so drawn backwards into thinking that that was the best that ever could have happened, it's like for those of us who think our high school years or our college years were the best years of our lives. What? No. Now is the best time of your life. We're not looking to the past to see, oh, that was good. No, we're looking to the present into having the best time of our life. That's what the Sun card is saying. So you're leaving this regret, remorse, sadness, loneliness, that's all gone with 2023. And thank goodness, because you're now going to be too busy trying not to be happy. No, I don't want to say that. It's just more opportunity for joy. And what I love about this is it's like deep inner joy, something that's not just surface, like you're happy for a few minutes. It's like deep, fulfilling joy or enjoyment that stems from your core, stems from your inner child feeling genuinely happy. So I want to say that these are the energies supporting you and your twin flame. So it's in your best interest to do those things that make you happy. If it's sleeping in and not putting your alarm clock, then do that. You'll just wake up in a great mood. If it's doing a hobby that you've been putting off forever, then do that, because your inner child is calling to you, saying we need more fun in our lives. And once this catches on, like you catch that train of, okay, we're going to have more fun in life. It's just like you're going to accelerate even further into everything that you want, into manifesting the life and love that you want, and no longer being this sad person that's looking to the past. Like you'll be so immersed in your happiness that this is no longer where your focus is. So that's excellent. What a way to start the reading. What a way to start 2024. 2024, I even want to say, like, adding up 2024. So you add 2 plus 2 is 4. And then you add the 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 being the infinity symbol for twin flames is this is the year for union. So I just wanted to mention that so you can make note of that. Like, these are the energies that are supporting you. And what supports union is you being happy, because the energies support happiness. But if you're so focused on what was lost, there's no possible room for happiness there, right? So our work is to detach and let go of everything that was left behind in 2023. Okay. Let us continue on with let's see where you're at. Where are you at? 9 of Pentacles. Where are you at? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're torn. And I want to say this is very natural because as we transition from the old to the new, it's like that transition period is like you're kind of still stuck in the past, is what I'm getting from the 5 of Pentacles. Still kind of feeling left out in the cold, but that is leaving because 9 of Pentacles is an amazing energy of being in a much better space. Feeling confident, feeling secure, feeling like all your hard work is paying off. You're seeing the fruits of your labor. You are experiencing more success than you have. So when it comes to your connection, whatever's happening, you are experiencing like this surge of, I feel like we're together. I feel like union's happening, even though the circumstances do not say that, but you're feeling the energy. You're feeling in a more secure place. So you are feeling much better. You're letting go of feeling rejected. You're letting go of feeling left out. You know why? Because you're including yourself. You're being inclusive of you. Whatever you felt left out of before, that doesn't apply to you anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't even resonate. Because like the energies now are like, I just feel included. Everything now is inclusive. There's like back in the day, prehistoric ages where people like were made to feel left out or were segregated. We're not in that energy anymore. The energies won't allow for that. Everything is about everyone being included. And it was just because we forgot that we were one back in those prehistoric times where there was, focusing on differences. Like we've evolved so much past that we are all basically the same. We are literally the same person. We're just different versions of a one being. Where's your twin flame at? You're included. You're included in love. It's not just for some people. It's not just for even twin flames. Love is all inclusive. It's like for everyone. Everyone here is meant to have love. You are meant to have love. You're not meant to be excluded. We have to really move out of that. This is part of the transitioning into the new where you're included. Everyone's included. You get love, and you get love, and you get love. Everyone gets love. No one, like it applies to everyone. Where's your twin flame at? The Lovers. I love it. 9 of Swords. So where your twin flame is at is that they're in a situation in their life or circumstances or a phase where they need to make a decision. They know what the decision is. They really do. They know the decision they have to make. They're just not making it. And this could even be like reversed. So you could be in this situation and like this would be your twin flames energy previously mentioned. So there's a choice that needs to be made. The choice that they know they have to make, the reason why they're not making it is because of the 9 of Swords. I feel like this is guilt. So whether it's they can't make the right decision for themselves because they feel a lot of guilt, or I just had it. It's either that or they can't make the decision because they feel that they don't, there's a part of them that can't accept a new reality. So say it's even like the decision of moving across the country to be closer to you. They know they have to make the decision, but they're not, because a part of them doesn't feel that they deserve to have it all, to have love, to have success, to do what they want to do, to be able to choose what they want to choose. They don't feel like they deserve it because there's like guilt. There's guilt there that's holding them back from saying, yes, I do deserve to be happy. I do deserve everything that I want in my life. So there is a decision, and your twin flame, I feel, will make the decision that's needed to move forward in your connection once they let go of this guilt. And I feel like the pathways, the evolution, which includes healing, but really just letting go of, okay, well, why am I going to carry this guilt for? Why am I going to live my life in like not in the way that I want? So all of this is going through their head, all these thoughts. And they're going to get to a point where, you know what? Fuck it. Excuse my language. But I'm going to make the decision that I need to make, because I'm not going to live my life for other people or the judgment of people, or because I don't feel that I'm good enough. The energies on the planet, as I mentioned, are all inclusive. So everyone gets to have what they want. There's more than enough for everyone. There's more than enough love, more than enough money, more than enough time and wealth and health for everyone, more than enough. So once your twin flame gets to a point where they believe that they are worth it, they will make the decision to do what they need to do. So even if it's starting a new career, they'll get to a point where they realize that what they're doing is fine, but that they're meant to do other things too. They just haven't fully believed that either they can do it, or that they deserve it, or that they're worthy. But I feel like as a planet, we are evolving and we're growing and we're healing. So we all eventually get to the point where we can decide. So that's where your twin flame is at. They want to choose union. They want to choose love, but they're still having to release that stuff that's preventing them from making the choice, of, first of all, choosing themselves, and then choosing love, and then, your connection just comes along with that. It's not that they don't want to choose you. It's not that they're not choosing you. They're just afraid to just make the choice, because it could be outside of their comfort zone. It could be because they're still working on feeling worthy of love, feeling worthy of your love, feeling worthy of having it all. Because let's face it, there was a point in our lives where we didn't really believe that we could have it all, much less accept and make the choice to have it all. But we are evolving, we are growing. So that is where you both are at. And again, the roles could be reversed. So let's continue on, shall we? Let us see what else needs to be released so that there's room for your union. Okay, so we have too many here. So I'm just going to pick the first two that came up. Two of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, so I want to say with the Two of Wands, this is hesitancy to move forward in your connection. Again, it's just out of fear, out of old wounds of feeling not good enough to have it all. So I feel like this is putting. Okay, so say there's plans to move forward, but one of you, this could even be you, is still afraid. And it's not you per se, but it's something within you that is afraid of change. And a lot of the times this stems to childhood because you experienced trauma because of a big change that happened in your life, and that is still there. That pattern is still there. It's still playing out in your life, and it's playing out in your connection. So it is like, I want to say there's the anxiousness of planning to move ahead with your twin flame, but there's also part of you that is putting the brakes. And I want to say that's your inner child out of fear. Like your inner child saying, no, I don't want this. I don't want our lives to change. I'm used to the way things are. I'm used to being in this situation. Why does it have to change? Why do we have to do something to be happy? So that is what needs to be released, is the fear of change. And again, it's a pattern that is recurring because as a child you experience change. And when there was trauma, your inner child is just trying to protect you both from re-experiencing trauma from a big change. Like, and it could even be like a big change, like, oh no, we're going to get our heart broken again. So as much as you want union, as much as you want it, as much as you think that it's your twin flame that is holding back from your forward movement, it's actually your inner child that is protecting you, at least trying to protect you from more heartbreak from your twin flame. Your inner child is not completely in a place of trusting your twin flame due to whatever happened, what they did, or due to what happened to you in previous relationships. Your inner teenager, your inner child, is not yet 100% on board. So what can help that is by you encouraging your inner child, saying, I'm not going to abandon you when we are with our twin flame. I'm going to be here with you. So it doesn't matter what happens to us. It's me and you. You're not going to be abandoned. You're not going to be neglected. So it's up to us to keep on that promise, to not abandon our inner child, especially when we're in union. To nurture them, to love them, give them attention, take a nap when you get tired, eat when you're hungry, eat your favorite food, wear your favorite color, like all those things that help to nurture your inner child feeling acknowledged, doing all that stuff. And that's just the bare minimum for your inner child. Because basically it is like taking care of a child. It's just taking care of you. Page of Cups is, I want to say, unfulfilled dreams. That is what's holding your connection back. So it's not that you have to release, well, you could release your unfulfilled dreams, but then they just keep on being like, there's just this feeling of unfulfilled. So it's either you let go of your dream that is unfulfilled, or you let go of the feeling of it being unfulfilled. But I say go for the dream. There's a reason why it's there, because you're meant to do it. And you do have the ability to experience it. There's just doubt and fear and all those things. So what needs to be released is not being fulfilled, not feeling fulfilled when it comes to childhood dreams, or feeling the way you wanted to feel, like as a child or as a teenager, and giving it to yourself, providing it for you. Because a lot of the times when you meet your twin flame, you feel like, oh, great, someone who loves me. They're going to fulfill all my needs. They're going to love me in the ways that I wasn't loved as a child. We, as the adult, now have the ability to love our inner child the way that we wanted to be loved growing up. So that's our job as the adult. And what's blocking your connection is the inability to take that on. Either like, I have no interest in that, or I have no time for that, or like whatever excuse in the book. But it's about self-love, prioritizing your needs, because they are emotional needs that you are fulfilling when you are nurturing your inner child. You're nurturing the part of you that felt neglected or unloved or unsafe. So this is like, these are the blocks and what we need to work on in order to open the gateway and the pathway to union. Because union really is just a state of being. You are already in union. But what is blocking us from the union is our false perceptions of like separation. They don't love me. I'm not lovable. And these, again, do stem from your inner child. They stem from woundedness. Once we let go of all that woundedness, we no longer have these filters in front of us. And because we desire union, that desire for union becomes our state of mind, our state of being. And then you just are in union. What's great about it is that you don't even have to be physically in union with your twin flame to feel union. You can be at one with them 100% and not even see them. They could be halfway across the world or down the street, but you don't even know what they look like anymore. But you can be 100% in union, just like as a state of mind, as a state of being. And that kind of like supersedes the physical limitations of union, because you just feel it. You just feel at one. And that's what we are awakening to, is that we are already one. We are oneness. We have just come from being separate from one, and our journey is back to oneness. Shall we continue with the reading? Yes, we shall. I can go on and on and on. I know, I say that every reading pretty much. Okay, so next is, what's the guidance for you and your twin flame? How to navigate your connection. What is the guidance for you? King of Swords. Knight of Swords. I'm getting like this, take charge, speak your truth. Because let's say like you're waiting for your twin flame to speak their truth, right? You're waiting for them to proclaim their love or tell you that they want to be with you. But there's somewhere in your life that you're not either speaking your truth or you're not living your truth. And that's what the guidance is here with the King of Swords, is you must speak your truth and or, well, always both, but you must live your truth. So if you are in a situation where you are not being your authentic self, the universe is saying, that's gone with 2023. 2024 is about being in alignment with who you truly are. And I even have to listen to this and I'm like, cringing because really, I'm comfortable where I am. I don't want to go outside of my comfort zone. But if I'm not living my truth, it's a block to everything. It's a block to love. It's a block to abundance, opportunity. It's a block. So the guidance here, live your truth. And if you are the one that's holding back from communicating to your twin flame, meanwhile they are making effort, or they're trying to be with you, or they're making effort, and you're like, I'm not making any effort at all, then you're not living your truth, because the truth is you love them. The truth is you want union, hence why you watch these readings. So you must live authentically and express that love that's within you. Speak your truth. Live your truth. And if there is fear, because you're like, well, no, I'm not gonna initiate, I'm not gonna make the first move, I'm not gonna make effort because I got burnt before. Well, again, that's the past. That's 2023 thinking and being. We are not of that energy anymore. You could try. We could all try to just stay in that energy of, I'm not budging. I'm not making a move. They're going to have to do all the heavy lifting. I'm staying put. The energy will lift you into being authentic. And however that may mean, it's taking you out of that energy of not being in alignment with what's really inside of you. And I'm also getting, so like, see, there's resentment to your twin flame, but you just want union, so you're just gonna not talk about what bothered you or what hurt you. You're gonna let it, just sweep it under the rug. The energies don't allow that anymore. It will come out. And even if you don't say anything, your twin flame is picking it up, that you're still resentful, that you're still hurt. That's why they may not be making any move, because you have unresolved emotion that you haven't released or let go of. So they feel it because they're your twin flame. And like, they're scared. They're scared of your wrath. I say that with love. But you know, like when there's resentment and it just comes up in discussion, and then they're going to be like, uh-oh, am I going to get my heart broken? Like, how's this going to turn out? So the message is, live your truth. Speak your truth and live your truth. Your twin flame, it's not that they even need to know. It's for your own well-being that you express what is within you, whether it is resentment, hurt, or an outpouring of love. You can't keep that all bottled up inside you. The energies surrounding you now are supporting you to do so. So not to be afraid of living and speaking your truth. Knight of Swords. This is an energy of fast energy, fast moving energy. Like, I'm getting fast changes, and I feel the universe is saying change is going to happen more quickly than you're used to. And not to be afraid of it. It's kind of like when you're in the ocean and a big wave comes, and it's like, you know, it carries you forward, right? The waves carry you. It's, what I'm hearing is like, it's best not to go against the wave and just go with the wave. So go with it, and not to fight it, not to be afraid of it. But it is meant to propel you forward in your life and in your connection. So any change that is happening, just to go with it. And know that it is all for your benefit. It is all for the outcome that you want. So not to be afraid of this forward moving energy that might feel like a like a big wave that's just carrying you, and you're like, ah. But the universe is saying, just go with it. Just relax and go with the flow, because this is going to be a year of change, but one that supports what you want. So even if it feels scary, but you have to remind yourself, okay, this is what I wanted. I did want more in my life. I do want love in my life. So just to be open with the flow, to be open to the changes. Okay. Did I fail to mention that there will be an extended reading to this reading, where we are going to go into their love messages, what their intentions are towards you, and intentions, actions, love messages, and what they're maybe what they don't want you to know. I think we haven't done that one in a while. What's coming up for you? Six of Swords. It's card of healing. Ace of Swords. Communication. You will have an opportunity to speak your truth. There's going to be some kind of way that you are going to communicate. Sometimes it could even be in a dream. Like you see each other, you connect, you pick up feelings, emotions, vibes. You have this kind of telepathy going, so you wake up and you know that they gave you a message. It could even be that. It could be that they bump into you somewhere and you start talking. It could be they pocket dial you by accident and then you start talking. But there's an opening. The ace is about a beginning. There's an opening for communication. That's what's coming up for you. So it's an amazing opportunity to let out everything. And even if it's like in writing and it's there, it's written, you've expressed it, that is amazing, because what happens is that even if they don't read it physically, they get the message telepathically. So they do get the message, and it may prompt actual talking, going for a coffee, going for a drink. But just to remember, the old ways are in 2023. So when you communicate, it's from a space of healing and love. So no blaming, no rehashing, no bringing up of the past, because our work with the healing is we have come to heal and let go of all that resentment, or even just to like write it down. Your communication is not opportunity for like fighting, arguing, rehashing, blaming. And if there's an inkling of that energy, the communication gets pushed off until those feelings are resolved. So I'll just leave that as a tip for you. If there's any part of you that has a little bit resentment, even buried resentment, or you don't even know that there's resentment there, it's not a time for communication, because they feel that and they're just going to run for the hills because they're scared. Okay? It's our work to resolve that resentment, to resolve the hurt, the pain, in whatever way works for you. For me, it's through inner child healing. That has been my journey, and I encourage you to do the same. So many of my clients, the clients that have worked with me the most, have all done numerous healings and have all come into contact, if not in union, with their twin flame. I want to say pretty much all my clients. That can be you too. It's just a choice. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to try? What are you willing to work on? Because I want to say, like, pretty much all of my clients have some kind of communication. One client is moving in with her twin flame. Another client of mine are trying to get pregnant. Another client of mine has divorced from their karmic partner, is starting her new life and waiting for, not waiting, but her twin flame is working on his stuff. Who else? I had another client, her twin flame reached out to her. So the work works. You just got to work it. Okay? So let me know if you're interested in the healings. Yeah, I'll probably provide a link below for the healings so you can purchase them. So they're just like meditations. You follow them and they energetically assist you in releasing whatever is your block. And it helps you to release that pain from the woundedness. And it brings all the energies back in balance. Okay, so what's coming up for you? Because Six of Swords is an energy of healing, of coming into smoother water. So that's what's coming up for you. It's like a couple that's been together forever and all they do is bicker and argue. So if you kind of resonate with that, know that you're gonna want to try to be that way, but the energies don't support that anymore. So that's good news, because who wants to be arguing and bickering with their twin flame? I mean, there's really no room for that, because your connection has it has a deeper purpose than just being a couple, has a deeper purpose than just being in love and romantic. Like, that's all good, but your divine union has a much larger purpose. And that's what we're here for. So enjoy the journey, because you are getting there. You are getting there. We are closer than ever. It's just up to us to remove the blocks, because the universe is not blocking us. Our twin flame is not blocking us. We have blocks that are put up that we don't even know are there, but we put them up to protect ourselves. It's like walls, so we don't let anyone in to hurt us. That's what like inner child wounding stems from. Being hurt over and over again. So you put up this wall so that you can't get hurt, and that is what's preventing you from love. Is this even a reading? I think I should stop talking now. Just kidding. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Stay tuned if you want to join me in the extended reading, where we're going to go more in depth, what their intentions are, what their actions are going to be, what their love messages are, what they don't want you to know, all good stuff. So click the link below. I will also provide the link for the Inner Child Healings. Do check them out, because they've helped my life. And that's why I now offer them as a service, because they've helped so many of my clients. One of my clients from the very beginning, like 2019, we started working together. She did several healings, and she's married to her twin flame now. They have a child together. So that is what is possible. That is what's meant for you. That's what I want for you. That is what my job is, to support you to get there. So the rest is just up to you. Okay? So click on the link. I will see you there. If this is where we end off, if this is where we leave off, thank you for taking your precious time and for watching this video to its entirety. I appreciate your time that you spend. Thank you. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe for more of these videos, for more guidance, for more support on your incredible journey. And please do hit that like button. I was about to say like button. I appreciate you so very much. Until next time, I'm wishing you so much more love and peace.